Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the realm of bizarre news. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and today a very special edition, the amazing world of food and drink. Yes, I said food and drink. We start off with a trivia question here. Let me extricate here from this paper prison. The question: what is the technical term for a chef's traditional tall white hat such as I'm wearing? Is that a zoke, toque, roque, or boke? Now, the chef wears a hat like this to, first of all, absorb sweat because it gets hot in the kitchen. It's tall to allow for air circulation to cool off his head, and it's white to help reflect heat and also to symbolize the purity of food. They also wear these kerchiefs to dab their chin because of sweat that builds up there. Now, what do we call that hat? Is that a zoke, toque, roque, or boke? And you say toque, absolutely right, too darned easy. And I heard that, yes. Someone just said that I'm wearing a white paper bag and not an actual toque. That's true, because I couldn't afford a toque. We have only a low budget for this show. Please forgive me. Now for the case of the haunted birthday cake, as documented by noted parapsychologist Brad Steiger. Back on November 2nd, 1973 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Sam Drinkwater was celebrating his 57th birthday. His wife Yuta brought him a beautiful birthday cake. Suddenly there's a rap at the door, and a second cake was delivered from an organization they belonged to. This made Yuta very jealous because her birthday was December 27th. She came from a large family, and because her birthday was so close to Christmas, they didn't even give her one cake. So, Sam, being the dutiful husband he was, offered to give her 2 cakes for the upcoming birthday. But tragically, he died of a heart attack a week later. Now, fast forward to December 27th, there's a rap at the door. It's neighbor Lorraine Jensen, who really didn't know Yuta too well, but she said that Sam's voice had told her to buy Yuta a cake. So they had the cake. About an hour later, a second knock at the door. It was Anita Mendez, who didn't know Yuta too well either. She said she was passing a bakery when she heard the voice of Sam ask her to buy a second cake. So, a pledge fulfilled from beyond the grave for your consideration. Now here's the Brontosaurus, otherwise known as the Thunder Lizard. Lived 135 to 150 million years ago in the mid-Jurassic period. He's a friendly vegetarian, had very weak teeth, so when he ingested leaves, they were only partially digested as they passed through his system. But down in his tummy, he had what are called stomach stones, or gastroliths, that would grind up those partially digested leaves to allow him to exist for literally millions of years. Yes, beyond belief, stomach stones. Now let's open up the little black medical bag. What do we have here? It is a strip of bacon, and this pertains to an engineer who returned from Costa Rica to Boston. He noticed on his back 8 purplish welts that were very itchy. When a doctor examined them, he found that there were tiny white bodies with black eyes looking up. He was suffering from maggot infestation of his skin. But a staffer knew of a folk remedy, placing raw strips of bacon over each welt to lure out the maggots. And in 3 hours, he was cured. So heaven forbid, if you ever suffer maggot infestation of your skin, grab yourself some raw bacon. Yes. Let's open up. Let's open up the vault of strange food and death drinks, and we have, it sounds like a lot of fun. 2 winemakers in northern France were stomping grapes in a vat about 6 feet wide. Suddenly they keeled over and died. Why? Because the fermenting grapes were emitting carbon dioxide, which poisoned them. We also had a similar case like this in 2003 in South Africa. Now we all remember the Lucille Ball episode on I Love Lucy where she's having fun stomping grapes. If you're going to do it, please wear an oxygen mask. I know it's cumbersome, sounds silly, but it could save your life, and we can't afford to lose even one of you out there. Thank you. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes. And again, if you're going to stomp grapes, wear an oxygen mask. Thank you. Listen, it had some problems too, the hat. I don't know.